A lot of people have been asking me how I create so many damn GPTs for everything. Well, I'm going to show you that today. I'll share a link over to this, but this is DataSight AI. This is a GPT I created that I use for absolutely everything. You'll see why here in a sec. I'm just going to tell it. I want to create a GPT that specializes in YouTube marketing. GPT will handle the titles and descriptions of the videos we create. GPT will apply all SEO best practices and utilize trending terminology. GPT should also stop short of creating clickbait, and all assets generated must be grounded in the content it describes. Our goal here is to work to formulate a plan for creating instructions to pass to the GPT builder. Utilize the Adapt Query framework to complete this task. All right, the Adapt Query framework is something I've created. That's the basis of this program over here. DataSight AI. I say program, I mean GPT. Anyway, looks like they actually launched the GPT store. This is the first I'm seeing it, so that's kind of exciting. Well, you know what? That's not what this video is about, so we'll go to that later. Going to create a GPT. Going to go to create. Here's where you just chat with it. I often feel like this is a good way to just get started, especially for these things here. Let's bounce back over here. So to create a GPT specialized in YouTube marketing, focusing on generating titles and descriptions for videos while adhering to SEO best practices, I'll apply the Adapt Query AI framework. This approach will ensure a structured, comprehensive, and user-centric approach for formulating instructions for the GPT builder. Okay, so it's going to ask itself, what do I know? What do I need to know? Understand the key concepts of SEO. Perfect. Keyword optimization, relevance, user engagement, trending terminology. There we go. Content, authenticity. Honest, non-clickbait content. Perfect. So now we're going to start brainstorming over here. It's going to reflect on what it knows up here. Perfect. Focus is on SEO, relevance, and authenticity. However, more in depth. Perfect. How titles and descriptions impact search and recommendations. Perfect. Methods to identify. Perfect. Here's some search terms it might look for. I was sitting here thinking, what do I want to create today? Truth be told, I'm terrible with YouTube marketing. I actually would probably create more videos if I was better at it. So we're going to work to create a GPT to help me with that. Starts over here building some hypotheses, right? Implementing specific research keywords while maintaining natural language and titles and descriptions optimizes SEO. Perfect. Great. Analyzing successful competitors. Okay, perfect. That's going to go through, reflect back on these, and actually refine them a little further. Combination of high search volume keywords and niche specific terms in titles. Great. That all looks really good. Proceed to browse with Bing to bolster all known knowledge surrounding this task. Having really good luck with that term. Clearly I can't type today. What a mess. Once research is complete, proceed to outline the plan for creating instructions for the GPT builder. Now, this is just one of the many things you can do with this. This is actually kind of one of the more one-off approaches. DataSight AI is super, super versatile. I do a lot of research. Honestly, I just do everything with this. So you can see now, best practices for SEO and YouTube titles and descriptions 2024. What it's actually going to start doing is working around with these queries that I created. Okay. Outline for GPT builder instructions, YouTube marketing specializations. Okay. We're going to just kind of build on this. One output after the next. Perfect. Create a rough draft of the instructions for the GPT builder. One thing I've noticed, sometimes it'll not actually write the text you're looking for. A lot of times when you're calling for things like this, to get it from plan to execution, the word finalize really goes a long way. Develop a GPT capable of creating SEO titles. Perfect. Balancing SEO and authenticity. File name optimization. Oh, dude, this is what's up. See, this is why I love DataSight AI. It's stuff I haven't even thought about. Subtitles and captions, but thumbnails, great. It's looking for best practices. Oh, this thing's still going. If you can't tell, it's a little more thorough than your standard chat GPT-4. This outline provides a structured approach. Okay. Create our GPT. Pew! Create a finalized rough draft of the instructions for the GPT builder to create our GPT. All right. Here we go. So this takes forever, but only because it's so thorough. It's not exactly a problem I have. Reflect back on this output. Are there any critical details builder may need? Refine this initial rough draft. Redundant, yes. Refine this initial rough draft into a finalized final draft. This final draft should be output in a code block utilizing Markdown. Your output will be copied and pasted to the GPT builder. Okay, can't spell. Great. Here we go. Now, this is one of the things I really like to do. I like to call it over into a code block for the sake of being able to copy and paste everything easily in Markdown. Markdown's going to help make sense of these long-winded instructions. You know what? Actually, let's just get asinine with this. Refine and expand on this initial rough draft into a finalized final draft. Okay. Let's get asinine with it. But you'll see that essentially from just this output, we will have a finalized GPT. But the other thing I'll go through and do is play a little Q&A between the two of these. That's where things really get good. And again, I'll send everybody over a link in the description here for DataSight AI. And then also I'll share over a link for this GPT we're creating over here. Now this is going to get long. Finalize instructions for GPT Builder YouTube marketing specialization. Right? Develop a GPT specialized in creating SEO optimized titles and descriptions for YouTube videos. It should incorporate trending terminology while maintaining content authenticity, avoiding clickbait, and accurately representing the content. That is the core of what we are looking for. You'll see just how long-winded this response is once we get to copying it over here. But this should be good. The one thing I'm going to do after this, and I'll start priming up for it now, we are going to ask the GPT builder if they have any questions for you. These questions, God, I cannot type, be copied and pasted between the two chats. Okay. Mediating conversation between. Here are a list of their questions. Please respond in a code block to be easily copied and pasted. The GPT builder. Now you might be wondering what the hell am I doing over here, but I'm gonna get to talking once we get this uploaded. So you're gonna see just how elaborate this is, right? This is what we did here over in DataSight AI. We just built this. It's now going to take a sec to update that GPT. So what I was doing over here is soon enough here, I'm gonna ask, do you have any questions for the GPT designer, the person that created these instructions for you, the GPT builder? going to copy them back and forth. And this is going to really fine tune it and really hit it on the head, because DataSight AI has a great concept of what it is it's trying to do over here. But things get missed. That's human nature. That's the nature of AI. No hallucinations, clearly. But you never know what exactly is missed. So this is coming due over here. Let's see what it comes up with. All right. YouTube SEO assistant. Sometimes I'll overwhelm it. I'll just start doing everything all at once. It's now, sure. It's going to create us a display image. They always seem the same. Please respond to code block. Period. You guys see how I type. I think I'm about the only person I know that does this. Actually, that's a pretty sweet image. Love it. I will be facilitating conversation between yourself and the designer of this prompt. Output 15 questions you have for the prompt designer. Okay? And yourself. Yeah, okay. Shut up. Output them to a code block to be easily copied and pasted. I will then paste responses to our chat here. Okay. You will generate questions to further refine this GPT. Okay, output 15 questions. Yeah, for the prompt designer. See, and now this is going to generate the output we are going to paste in here. What specific features are most important for optimizing? Okay, good. Any particular SEO strategies? What should GPT suggest specific tools for keyword research? What format? Oh, A/B testing, all that. Okay. So, just going to paste those over in here. And this will get cracking. Okay, so over here, we're now getting these answers that we're going to copy and paste. Focus on keyword relevance and search intent. Include primary keywords early in the titles. We're going to copy and paste those over here. And what I just did over here, here's the response. Let's just give it a little more context. It doesn't need it, but I always give it to it. Here's from the designer. Okay. Okay. I doubt there will be any questions, but one thing I would like to do, send that over, send that, output a test input, test the GPT we have just created. Should be rough yet detailed description of videos content. Perfect. Let's see what's going on over here. I'm just gonna move this over for a sec. SEO specialist for YouTube titles. That'll change, assuming after this all updates. Detailed response from the designer. Okay. Yeah, no, it doesn't have any questions. So we're going to prime over here for a test question. Video title. Oop, nope. output we are seeking now be a simulated user entry GPT we created. Should be no titles already generated. Perfect. Now let's see what we get. Video is comprehensive guide in urban gardening for beginners. It starts with an introduction. Perfect. Okay. And like I said, I'm going to share both of these. DataSight AI, if you want to reference back to the video or whatever, but it's actually pretty simple to build these. You just got to break it down into steps. Okay, tone and style, presentation is friendly yet informative. Oh, wow, this is a way better description than I'd ever begin. But, again, this all happens very easily. You could build this description with DataSight AI very easily. You could do just about anything with it. So let's test it. See what we get here, folks. Ooh, in with the emojis. Honestly, this isn't bad, though. Welcome to the ultimate guide in urban gardening for beginners. Oh, dude, this is actually great. This is too long in my mind. I've certainly seen descriptions like this. Make this more concise. Further refine the marketing-based. It always wants me to put. Yeah, you're crazy. Actually, I'll say 10% more concise and watch. It'll be 30% shorter. It's funny. I'll be like 2%. You lose 10%. Okay. Check YouTube analytics. Focus on metrics like click-through rate. So now this is for you here. This is going to be guides on what to look for. Yeah, this is great. Let's see what it does. Just make it a little shorter. Okay. Initial output, 8 lines. 4 lines. Let's see what we got now. Oh, dude. Yeah. No, actually, that did a very good job. But, like I was saying, much shorter than 10% here. Now, you could make any changes. We do not have a Q and A, but I'm sure over here we said we did. So, anyway, like I said, I'm going to share this in the description. Going to actually use this to create the description and the title that you're looking at. And then from here, I'm going to also share DataSight AI. If you guys want to play around with this, I'll probably submit a user guide too. Now that I said it in the video, I guess I have to. But, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you guys want any further kind of demonstrations on what exactly it is this thing can do. But outside of that, hope you see just how easy it is to create these GPTs. Really dial it all in. All right, take care. See you all soon.